What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So, guys, FC25 came around, I'm gonna tell you how it actually feels, guys. To be honest, I thought it would be more like complicated, like more challenging, I would say, but I'd say it's not that hard. In terms of having position, attacking, and everything, basically, just some new animations have been added, and basically the whole thing is the same, but the main thing that just changed is one thing, and that is this: the play roles, guys. Basically FC IQ, and of course the team tactics. Say the thing that has made it really quite, say, I would say, complicated, not necessarily challenging. I would say made it complicated, you would say, in a way, is that all of these guys, all of these, you say, play roles, like advanced forward in the role, you have focus, you have box, but all of these things, guys, they were already there in FC24, even FIFA's before that. You just didn't have such great and thorough control on them. Okay, in FC25 you can go into the very smallest detail and just do whatever you want to do. You basically become a coach, man. You should think that you're literally managing a club in real life, and you have to pay to the very little detail. You have to pay attention to those because you have so much control in FC24. For example, let's just say you put the player on, let's just say I put the player on getting behind. Okay, you have the sort of instruction that these things are gone. Now you have them on instruction. Sorry, you have them on as play roles. You don't necessarily have that thing. One player on getting behind, one player. You have to choose a player that had such ability getting behind. Okay, that's the thing. For example, let's just a player that has a plus and anything. That player can does it better, but another player, let's just say, just is a winger, but not necessarily a inside forward, is one of the roles. That's just not gonna be good as a player that has a plus inside, as opposed to someone don't have that. You have to pay a lot more attention to this. But trust me, the AI has become so much stronger. That AI can definitely, the game itself definitely helps you, man. But I would say it's kind of a little bit like fun. You would say it's new. Everything is new. It's not this. You say, all right, I'm just gonna go copy and paste another one's custom tactics. I'm just gonna play. That's not gonna be the case. I don't think that's gonna be the case. So you have to be a lot more aware, and kind of, you should know what you're doing, man. Maybe in FC20 up until FC24, if you were copying someone else, some other YouTubers custom tactics, and just paste that one in your club, you could get away with it. Maybe you could get like 5 wins in a row, 10 wins in a row. You don't even know what's happening in your squad, but you're winning. I don't think that's going to happen in FC25. I certainly don't believe that, because you have much more details. Let's just get into it. Let's just get into the players and everything, how these players work inside the game. So, guys, for the custom tactics, I'm just giving you some random one. I'm just going with this one that I created. They're all just, I'm just trying different things out. It takes time, but trust me, I have everything, every other format, so many good formats. I'm just gonna find them and see what play roles suits the best for each formation. So I'm here for the 4-3-2-1, guys. The reason I'm going with 4-3-2-1 because it was the best formation in FC24. It's good to see. I mean, I played a couple of games. I won one and just got 2 draws and rivals. That was good, and considering the plays that I have, I got good results. For the build-up style, I'm here going with balance. Here, you would say you have counter, you have short passing. So the short passing, you could say it's kind of like maybe it's a direct passing, kind of like that, but it's not necessarily exactly like that. It basically means the players come short, that we had that on instruction in FC25. Remember that? We say come short. When you have the short passing, it's kind of like that's everybody could just come short, just ask for the ball, okay? When you have this one, maybe you could feel like it's getting closer a little bit. You want players to be at the same, like at their position. You want them to just pass the ball to them. If you haven't have that on short pass, I just don't feel it's kind of limiting you in terms of going forward. Kind of like a safe when you could say in short passing. The counter, that's good, but you have to be so good, it's basically transition from a defense to the attack. But you should know what you're doing. I don't recommend going that unless you know what you're doing. You're really good with your, kind of like a really good player inside you like rank 1, you like rank 1, rank 2 in rivals at least. But I would say for now, balance is really good. It could definitely benefit you keeping the ball. For the defensive approach, guys, I would say keep it on 60 is I just find the 60 on this formation is good, but you can go if you think you can go. You just can go a little lower. You remember that in the defensive build-up play in FC24, you had width and depth. It's kind of like the combination of those. So I don't want to say it's just depth. It's just a combination of those two. But I would say like maybe 50 to 60. That's enough. Okay. I'm not sure exactly. I haven't tried like 70. Or I haven't tried like here you could say on aggressive, which is 94, maybe like going all the way to 100. I haven't tried that yet. But I would say for now, just keeping things safe because I'm sure most of you don't have like crazy squads. So going with the 60, it's a good starting point. It's just good for starting the game, man. For the player roles, guys, players have been really, kind of liked in this one. First thing, you can reaching your right analog, you can see, it says without the ball, now with the ball. So when you have the ball, that's how your formation is gonna look. Okay. That's how it's gonna look. When you don't have the ball, that's a formation. Okay, with a 4-3-2-1, the formation is 4-3-2-1. So for the you can see the 4-3-2-1. This formation is not the center forward. So basically, in FC24, these two players were center forward. Okay, they were in camp. Here they have turned into camp. So you have to have the right position. You have to have right players in each position. Unless you see this plays out of position, you can't see the player. Real ability showing inside the game. But I'm going to give you for now how basically each role works. So when you have this player on Shadow Striker, you can see the green maps on the screen, you can say. So that's basically the player's heat map. You have it on Shadow Striker. When he goes on playmaker, you can see he comes behind the penalty area, kind of makes the gameplay, kind of passes the ball, creates room for other players, it's kind of things like that. When you have a half winger, it's going to be most on the wing. I'm just going to come a little bit forward behind the penalty area. That's how it's going to be. Shadow Striker. I would say for the 4-3-2-1, Shadow Striker is a good one. If you want to make it like the original 4-3-2-1 from the FC24, because you can see the heat map on the green parts. You can see you wanted this player to be around the penalty area, maybe a little bit down to the wing, but mostly around the left side of the penalty area. Your opponent's penalty area. When you have this on Shadow Circle, that's going to give you the best results. Same goes for the right. You can see on Shadow Striker. Make sure you have a good like decent player, the suitable player for each position. So the Shadow Striker, as you can see, is the best I would say in the 40. If you want to go for the original 4-3-2-1 for that Shadow Striker, the focus is say attack. If you change that one, you can change the focus. If you go as a playmaker, you can change the focus from roaming. So basically, it has like kind of like a free roam. You have it unbalanced. You have this overall kind of like a balance. Goes for the ball. As for the ball, it also has good defensive support. But I would say for this, I'm going with Shadow Striker. So for the camps, you go with Shadow Striker. For your striker, as you can see for the role, so it says this player has advanced forward plus. Okay, that means if you choose this player or for this player, it's going to give you the best result. What is advanced forward? A versatile attacker who usually stays close to the position defensive line. So basically, It's like a player that's just going to be around the goal, around the penalty area, as for the ball, not really coming back for defending, and just making those runs behind your opponent's defenders. You have poachers. Poachers are basically, this player is also kind of like making runs behind the defensive line, but it's not going to come back kind of like behind the penalty. It's just going to be, most of the time, it's just going to be on penalty area. I would say, so this player doesn't have any plus, so that means he's not going to be as good as advanced forward as this player is as a poacher. So we're going to put this player on advanced forward. Why? Because this player, you can see, has advanced forward plus. So some players has a plus, okay? That's what it's been all about. So when a player has a plus, that means that player is going to be so good in that position with the role that that player has a plus with. And also target forward, you can see target forward has I would say this is like the most balanced one, because you can go wide, you can go attack, you can go balance. It just depends how you want to go. But with the advanced forward is the best one for this formation, I would say. As you can see the kind of good side and bad side of it. You can see the pros and cons, you could say. It's got attacking, passive gem on the right. You could say versatile, not so much. Limited width, so as you can see, its width is limited. It's not going down the wing. It's mostly going to be in the penalty area. Now for the center mid, guys, we have this player on playmaker. So for your left one, like left center mid, that's more balanced. Maybe like if you got like Aitana Bonmati, the lone card, I'm sure most of you got that. You can put that player on this spawn, you can see, as a playmaker. So this player would have a lot more freedom that can start the attack, get the ball forward, and also create space for your players. Put this on playmaker, and the fact that this player also has playmaker blood, that just makes it so much better. You have box to box, deep lane playmaker. That is basically for CDM based. Maybe like not CDM, but players. Maybe like your center you want to defend with. Okay, maybe a formation doesn't have CDM, but you want to defend with that player. Which is your CM. You have holding and also half finger. You don't want to go with half finger here. So this one we're going to with playmaker and also focus, because it's going to be attack. Romy again. I don't think it's good because you have so much space. Alright, this place is going to be so much out of position. As you can see, it says here out of position on the like the pros cons. Options here, the right side you can see it says out of position. With the attack, this is going to be better. Again, this player just, as you can see, it's not a CDM here, but basically in this position you have, I would say this one you put this one on holding, because you want it, it's kind of like a stay back while attacking, you would say in the FC25. This one on holding because you want to defend this player, and also the focus is only, of course, defend. Maybe the Casemiro, this type of play, you know what I'm saying. This one, kind of like your more attacky one, you want this play to be box to box, which you can see my own play has box to box plus, so that means it's going to be so much better. And also for the focus, there's only balance here. For the defenders, you don't want to like change anything in defense. I haven't tried like a stopper, ballpin defender. I haven't found really that much of a difference with these two. Just for now, I'm going with defense. Just defender, defend. That's it for both. For your left back and right back, guys, left back, I would say you have the best one, wing back and attacking wing back. If you want to attack with a player, okay, you don't have attacking fullbacks in the deep tactics. So fullback, just a balanced one. Definitely take real advantage of that one. Make sure to put the player on the each one on the D that has a plus. Make sure you put this on that. Okay, for example, if this player had like attacking wingback plus, I would have chosen the attacking wingback. I would say wingback is better rather than attacking fullback, unless you really want to just attack with your left back and right back. You put this on attacking fullback. I would say for now, wingback plus is what to go. It's just going to be stay forward. As you can see, look at the green ones. You can see it's going to be like not so much down the wing to the forward. It's going to be in center of the pitch, on the left side. It's going to be mostly on your own half. You have kind of support in terms of defending, so that's good. So balance, and of course balance wing back plus and balance is good. And for the right back, I would say go for the same thing here. Maybe if you want to make it like the 4-3-2-1 and 4 FC25, where you defend with one side and with the other side, so on the type, remember, balance overlap, you had that one. For example, you have journey attack overlap, the other one, you have on save all attacking and overlap. Here, you can go with one of them, one of your left back, for example, either left back or right back. For example, I have my left back on wingback plus balance, my right back on attacking wingback and balance. But overall, so this player, you can see, this player has a fullback plus. I would choose that one on this player because this player has a fullback plus. Guys, that's why I would say you should really pay attention to this. If you want to do that, if you want to tackle the right back or left back, you have to pay attention to the role. If you want to attack with your right back, make sure you choose a right back that has a role of a, for example, attacking wingback plus or wingback plus. This player has fullback plus. That means he's not going to be good when you want to attack with this formation. It doesn't matter if you want to put this on wingback plus. This player is just not going to be as good as fullback plus because this player has a fullback plus. This plus is what makes kind of like separate the player that you want to choose and the player you don't want to choose, because each player has significant role and special role. That's what I would say, kind of like I would say more freedom in this year. You have to pay much more attention to what player you choose, not just the stats, guys. I would say that's what makes it. I would say it made it quite fun and also kind of more freedom and more control. You can have all your players and squad, and also for the goalkeeper, super keeper and balance. This player has a super keeper plus, of course. I'm gonna use super keeper plus. So now we're gonna go over the width ball. So basically mostly the same, you can see, but because I have this player on, you can see on wing back balance, see, it's a little bit forward. You can see it's not as, see, this was, so that was before and that's now. You can see you have a shadow striker. They come a little bit closer, you can see, look, a bit closer, wait, a little bit closer. Also with the centimeters, you can see I put this on playmaker, so it's going to be a little bit forward. This Oxybus player also is going to be more balanced because I have this on balance. It's not going to be changing. So as you can see, it's the same, but basically it kind of gives you an overview of how your player is just going to stand for each position. As you can see for the left back, he's on wing back plus. If that was on, for example, full back, it will look like this. So it come a little bit backwards to have kind of cover most of the spaces down the wing. But I put this on wing back plus because he has wing back plus, and I'm just going to try my next again. If you thought that was too much, you're considering goals from there. You go back to the custom tactics and just put this one on fullback. That's just gonna make it more defensively. So basically, kind of like an overview how your play is gonna have. Of course, you have a striker. The main thing for the attack, you want this play to be a little closer, not so much down the wing, a little closer, just half forward. Play with three, same time. I would say even in FC25 guy, you still can go and attack, actually score with a you say cut back and score. You could still score goals like that, but I would say it's not going to be as easy because until the last day of FC25, sorry, FC24, you can still do it, man. It doesn't matter how many the patches, different updates and everything, different custom tactics. The meta way to score when you're attacking a cutback and score, I would say the same thing, not as strong as FC24, but I would say you still have the ability to do that. I have to mention that the goalkeepers have become much improved. For example, on one-on-ones, actually, this is like my 3-4 game experience, guys. My goalkeeper doesn't really concede that easily. For example, and even the forwards I played against, like Son has like a finisher plus, right? I didn't concede that easily. I mean, I didn't concede the first 2 or 3 chance that my opponent had, and then comes like an open goal that my opponent scored. But I would say scoring on one-on-ones has got a little bit, obviously not too much, a little bit more say complicated and also hard. You have to pay much more attention. The bet is not as easy as it was in FC24, but I'm sure guys, after playing a couple of 10-20 games, you're just gonna know how this thing feels. I would say it's good for now. It's not that bad. I mean, you have much more control. Things got a little bit better. It's not that like the copy paste. You have once you can actually have a very generic, unique formation for your own gameplay, game style. I think you guys are gonna like it. Those of you who haven't tried it, you're waiting for like the worldwide release. I'm sure you guys are gonna like this. But yeah, that was the formation for now. You guys try this one. It's not the like it's like I'm not gonna like write in the titles meta formation here because I don't know what's meta for now, quite honestly. I just had like the 4-2-1. I tried that one. It went well. It was good for now. But I would say that's good to start with. Okay. Hope you guys like this one. There's going to be a lot more FC25 contents on the way. Different custom tactics, how to play, how to attack and how to defend. And like tomorrow or the day after, then in the couple days, next couple days, there's gonna be a lot more contents. Guys, if you have any question about FC25, whatever it is, just comment down below. I definitely have a try. Even from the settings, like what play to use. I also had a video on like a best play with under 10k. There's gonna be more contents like that. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss a new one. And until next time, see you guys.